that is definitely a good tip. It is so good. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We've got Ryan here because today is going to be a pack with me video for our cruise. Yay. I'm so excited. We're leaving in 2 days. Can you believe that?
No.
I cannot either. I'm stunned. It's surreal. So I thought it would just be fun to do just a little pack with me video so that you guys can see exactly what we're bringing, how we're preparing for our cruise. This is our first cruise, and this is our very delayed honeymoon since we weren't able to take a honeymoon when we first got married. This is like our big trip, and we're so excited. And we are going straight from our cruise back to my parents' home in Virginia. So this will be an interesting pack with me because we are kind of having to pack for 2 completely different seasons. Very summer and very winter. If you're interested in seeing what we're bringing that is gonna be versatile and work for both seasons and how we're making all that work, then keep on watching. We are gonna be going to Cozumel and Costa Maya on our cruise. So it will be definitely very warm, very cozy, a nice refresher from the winter month. I'm very excited. We'll get a nice glow, a nice tan just in time for Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this type of content, and hit the bell notification. That way you're notified when our vlog comes up of our cruise, because we're definitely going to be recording lots of footage, so stay tuned for that. All right, so as you can see, some of the stuff is already here in the suitcase that I've rolled up just so that it's out of the way and not just sitting around on the floor. But I'll go ahead and take out just a few pieces to show you. That way you know kind of what we're going for here. So one of the main things that I'm really trying to do on this trip, since we are packing for 2 seasons, is try to find things that are versatile and will work in both places. So we'll work on the cruise and we'll work at home in Virginia for Christmas. So this is a good example of one. This is just a really long skirt and it's very flowy. It's pretty light, so it makes it a really good warm weather item. You just wear it with some sandals, a tank top, call it a day. But then in the colder weather, I'll wear it with leggings underneath, black boots, and a sweater on top. Bing, bang, boom. Very cute and easy, and we're good to go. Now, another thing is obviously you need to have some fancier items for the cruise if you're wanting to dress up for the dinners, for the shows, anything like that. So I will be bringing this little red dress, which I love. I think it's so cute. It's got kind of like an off the shoulder moment here. But my plan is, so I will wear this on the cruise on one of the nights. And then for Christmas Eve service, I'm just gonna put this black skirt on top of it so that it's almost more like this is the top, like just a blouse. Like this, and then this is the skirt. It'll look much better on, but you get the gist. Make it a little more modest for church, you feel me? And then I also ordered some really cute velvet bows. I think I'm gonna put a dark green velvet bow in the back of my hair. I think I'll wear my hair like half up, half down. So I will leave links to that in the description down below if you're interested. Another thing I'm really excited about bringing on this cruise is this visor. I've been wanting this visor for more than a year, and my sweet parents-in-law gifted this to me for my birthday, which was so sweet and thoughtful and in perfect timing for our cruise. So it's just this little rattan, whatever, however you want to say it, visor with Velcro. To me, that's essential. There are a lot of visors that don't unhook. You just have to pull them over your hair. For me, with my curly hair, that is super annoying. If I want to have my hair down, it's so much easier if I have Velcro and can just lift my hair up really quick, slap it on, and then still have my hair down and not mess up the curls. Curly girls out there understand that you don't want to mess up your hair once you've spent, 3+ hours working on it. So very excited about this. I'm also just really excited about this because it rolls up super small, which is great. I am somebody who does not like to really get my face tanned when I'm outside because I just want to avoid wrinkles at all costs. I want to avoid skin cancer. I want to avoid sunspots, just unnecessary early aging, all of it. So I am the crazy lady who reapplies sunscreen a ridiculous amount and wears really strong sunscreen, wears a hat, wears gigantic sunglasses. That's me. So if that's you too, you might love this for a vacation that's away where you can't just bring a gigantic sun hat. Another formal dress that I'm bringing is this beautiful white one from one of my past videos. It was my what was the video called? I'll link it up here, but it was my bridal try-on haul. It was something like that. This dress is seriously a staple ever since I've purchased it. It is so simple and so easy to throw on, and it looks beautiful on literally every body type, every single body type. It is so pretty. So I just had to bring that. It's a perfect boating outfit. Now I am bringing several pairs of like long pants because I am the type of person who anytime I'm indoors, I'm freezing. So I have a feeling that on the boat, I will still be wearing long pants. I will still be wearing jeans, all of that. So I'm not really worried about that taking up too much space. Thank goodness for, again, my parents-in-law for letting us use this suitcase. Shout out to Mama Z and Dad Z. Thank you so much. Now I packed about 4 bathing suits, 4 or 5, I can't remember, but they're in here. And I only packed about 1 for each day just because I don't feel the need to pack a ton. I know some people bring basically double from the amount that they're going to be staying on the cruise. But to me, I just didn't feel like that was necessary. I can mix and match a lot of these. That is definitely a good tip. If you can mix and match your swimsuits, try to do that rather than bringing a ton of swimsuits. It adds up. It's small amounts, but it adds up. It takes up space in your bag, so we want to avoid that. Another thing I'm bringing is this Ziploc bag in the event that when we leave the cruise, if I still have a wet bathing suit or whatever, dirty laundry, anything like that, I'm going to bring Ziplocs like this so I can lock and load them in here and not stink up the entire bag on our way to Virginia. And then of course, when I get back to my parents' home, I will go ahead and do laundry as I need to. So I packed this bag full of my makeup product items, and then this is going to be my box filled with my actual tools, brushes, puffs, things like that I need, tweezers, you know, those types of things. That way I kind of have it at least a little bit organized. I know what's in what bag. And if you haven't seen my recent video, this is my tried and true brow glue. Oh, that rhymed and I did not even plan on it. Just watch the video. That's all I have to say. And I'm going to pack both of these palettes. This is the original Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and this is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Luxe Legacy eyeshadow palette. Honestly, they're completely different vibes, and because our trip is so long, I don't know exactly what types of looks I'm going to be wanting to go for. So this one clearly has almost anything that you could want in it, but then this one has just a completely different vibe to it. Let me show you. This one's so much more like moody. It's got some of the greens that I think I might want to use during the wintry part of our trip. So I think both are necessities, and I think I'm gonna bring them. They're both really flat, so they're not super inconvenient to pack. Wow, can you tell I like Jaclyn Hill? Jaclyn Morphe, Jaclyn Cosmetics, Jaclyn Hill, Jaclyn Cosmetics, Jaclyn Cosmetics, Jaclyn Cosmetics. Okay, now these are the boots that I was thinking about bringing. I honestly wear these with almost anything. These can work with a range of different outfits, so these I think will be really good to bring. Might not wear them on the cruise, but I will definitely get good use of them when we go back to Virginia. And I might wear these for our travel day to the cruise. So I might leave that out. So that is one thing that I think will really help with packing is I'm gonna wear my cold weather stuff. Like I might wear a sweater, long pants, I'm gonna wear my coat and those boots so that they are not taking up a bunch of space in the suitcase. So another thing that I think will be really helpful is these nude high heels. These I'm gonna bring because I think they will work very well for both the summer clothes and the winter clothes. I can really wear them with both. I am not the type of person who really cares if my toes show during the winter. I know some people don't really like that, but I don't really care. Okay, so I am back from work and I am about to jump in the shower and start getting ready for bed. But one of the best tips that I can give you is over the couple of days leading up to leaving for your trip, if you have a hanging toiletry bag, just hang it up in your bathroom, and over the days leading up to your trip, just put stuff in as you use it. That way you also know exactly what you're using, what you need, because you're using it and then putting it right back into the toiletry bag, so you know it's something that you're gonna need on your trip. And I do the exact same thing with my jewelry. So this is my jewelry case. I will link it down below. I actually gifted this to all of my bridesmaids and my mothers during my wedding. So I will just add in any of my jewelry as I go. That way, the days leading up, I know exactly what I want and I don't forget it leading up to traveling. So that's my little tip for you. Oh, also, it opens up just like this, so you can tuck in your little necklaces in this pouch and prevent them from getting all tangled up. Now, what's hilarious is my lineup of dime items. These are full-sized items, and I definitely want to bring them because I'm going to be gone for like 2 weeks, and that's just going to take up a lot of space in my luggage, but you know what, that's okay. And all of the items are glass, so it's definitely going to add some weight to my luggage, but we do what we can for our skincare. If you're interested in checking out Dime, I'll go ahead and link my code right here for you to use to get 20% off. This is not sponsored in any way, but I figure if you are in the market and looking for new skincare, if you're looking for clean skincare, you want to try something new, go ahead and use my discount code so that you're getting something at, you know, a discount. Why pay full price when you could pay at a discounted rate? So there you go. This video is not sponsored. I just thought I would put that out there. All right, guys, it is the next day, and we are having a little date at Sam's Club. So what we've done here is we got regular vanilla custard, and then if you just get root beer in your cup, then you can go ahead and make your own little root beer float. Chef's kiss. It's genius. I just got off from work, and we were both starving our faces off, so that's why we came to Sam's Club, to get a quick bite to eat before we need to grocery shop and get a couple things that we need last minute for the trip, like sunscreen.
Groceries?
Yeah.
What?
Like sunscreen. Sunscreen's a grocery.
Is it?
Yeah. I just mean, like, you know, anything that's not for fun shopping is grocery shopping to me.
Oh.
Ryan was hustling packing when I got home from work, and so I need to finish what I need to do when I get home. So we will see you there. All right, guys, we secured the goods that we needed. This was one for sunscreen, and I really like this one because it's an instant bronzer. Another tip that I can give you for packing is packing all of your medicine into a little baggie rather than taking a bunch of different tubes with you. That just adds unnecessary weight. So just portion out the amount that you need and you're good to go. Another thing that we're bringing is this Downy wrinkle releaser, which, if you don't know, on a cruise, they don't really have steamers or irons in your room or anything like that. You would have to take it to the actual laundry service that they have on the cruise. You'd have to book an appointment and do that for any of the clothes that you want to get wrinkle free. So instead, we just bought this Downy wrinkle releaser to hopefully alleviate any of that issue. And then the last essential that we got is this cruise approved non-surge outlet. So I've heard that a lot of times on cruises, they do not have very many outlets accessible. So this is a good way to basically make more outlets for yourself. But there are some that are not allowed on cruises, but this is a brand that is specifically cruise approved, so I will link this down below. All right, and I have basically packed this to the brim. I'm actually really nervous about it being within the weight limit. But right here is the gap where my toiletry bag will go. Something that I want to talk about is our wedding scents. This is our wedding scent, and even though it's months later from our actual wedding, since this is our honeymoon, we decided we want to wear our wedding scents. Now I have out all of my makeup right here so that in the morning I am good to go. Easy. I can do it really quick before we have to head out. And then this is going to be my carry-on bag. So I am going to put all of my valuables basically in here that I don't want getting thrown around. I'm also packing things that will keep me entertained while on our long train ride. So I just picked up this book at Target. I read the first book in this series and loved it. I read it in 1 week. It held my attention so well. That does not happen for me. I am not a fast reader. I love to read, and usually I just really take my time. I just really truly don't find a ton of time in my day to be able to read. So the fact that it would keep me up at night because I wanted to keep reading, that shows you how much I really enjoyed this book. So excited to read the second. And then I've got a bunch of little games that we are going to bring. Sushi Go, Love Letter, random deck of cards, just lots of little small things to keep us entertained. I'm putting in our carry-on so that we don't, you know, get bored out of our minds on our long journey tomorrow. This is my portable charger. I have had this for years. My aunt gifted this to me for Christmas one year, a very long time ago. It's the brand Anchor. I'll have to look it up online, but it is so sturdy. I wish you could feel this. And I love the size of it because it's really small. It's just got this little case that it goes into to protect it. It's perfect. It's almost like the size of a lipstick, but it gives a really good charge. So I'm bringing that with me. Now, some of this I am going to charge overnight. So I'm going to leave some of these plugs out for the things that I want to make sure are fully ready, set to go for our trip. For example, this light that I'm using, you guys, I'm gonna link it down below for those of you who are interested. This light is a recent Amazon purchase. It is so good. It's just so tiny. It's literally smaller than my iPhone. When you turn it on, it starts on this mixed level right here, but then you can also turn it to a cool setting, a warm setting, and then back to the mixed tone. It has so many different settings of brightness. Let me show you. Okay, so that's the brightest right there. And now let me do the lowest because honestly, that's blinding. Okay, that's the lowest. So it still gives off a pretty decent amount of light even at the lowest level. So if you're interested, I'll link that down below. That is a great travel perfect little lighting to bring when you are going on any type of trip. So here's my setup in the bathroom. I have completely packed up my toiletry bag. The only reason I have not packed it yet is because there are some things that I need to use in the morning. So really having a hanging toiletry bag is such a game changer because you can just see everything. It's not taking up a bunch of counter space. It's just right there. And then same thing with my jewelry bag. It is packed, loaded, ready to go, but there are some things that I want to put on in the morning. All right, you guys, that is going to be it for this video. I know it was super short and sporadic and frazzled, and honestly, that's just how packing goes for me. So you're getting a very realistic glimpse into what real life actual packing looks like. You're getting the real deal here. Whew, I'm just really frazzled, and I'm in that like weird state when you're packing and you're like, okay, I think I'm done, but I feel like I'm probably forgetting something, and it's just your brain is going 100 miles per hour. It's going a bunch of different directions. That's where I'm at right now. Hopefully you were able to see some of the good tips that I have for traveling practically. Even though this was such a short video, I hope you're able to get a little bit of knowledge and good ideas from this video. I am so excited for this cruise. I still cannot even believe that we're leaving tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to see our cruise vlog, because we will definitely be recording, during the cruise. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and have a blessed day. Bye.